I like the last little part of the project that fades out. It's just a simple thing, but it kind of sticks in your memory after a while. On the tape, Dave refers to this piece simply as The Project. But the copy of the score he sent me actually has the title of Spheres in My Ocean. I still have the score somewhere. Dave probably doesn't remember the title. He wrote on there that everyone else in the class had some kind of poetic title for their project, so he had to quick think of one on the spot when he turned it in. Pretty funny. The project is the culmination of Dave's creative period, and I must admit it has some pretty nice stuff in there. There is that one section near the end with the pipe organ that sounds somewhat like Mike Oldfield's Tubular Bells. Neither Dave nor I knew that at the time, but I think we both must have heard Tubular Bells at some point or another. Later, I discovered Tubular Bells and brought the CD over and played it for Dave. I recalled that Dave was sort of embarrassed about that. He was like, I didn't know, I didn't do it on purpose or anything. But these things happen, it's not a big deal. The riff isn't exactly the same anyway, and what Dave does with the riff is pretty different as well. Anyway, it's a nice project, lots of different ideas. It's really long too, close to 15 minutes. I think my final project in Ziegler class was probably about half that long. This is a good time to talk about my own experience in Dr. Ziegler's classes. I was in California when Dave was doing all of this stuff. So after I returned to Salisbury, I took the same classes as he did, just 2 years or so later. So on his tapes, David referred to all these technical terms like LFO, VCO, VCA, and I wouldn't have any clue what he was talking about. When I got home, I started learning about it and taking Ziegler classes and working on electronic music projects. The sad thing, though, is by that time, Dave was pretty much done with that stuff. He didn't seem to have much interest in it anymore. So we both got excited about the same stuff, but at different times. So let's listen to my project from Creativity in Electroacoustic Music class. It consisted of 3 unrelated parts, piano, synthesizer, and guitar, and we'll tackle those separately. Here's the piano part.